School's in session at Washtenaw Community College, a place offering everything from accounting to yoga. But if you're into horsepower numbers or how to flex out your muscle car, it's the automotive division for you.
We're known for really far out there stuff.
That's where a pack of students are giving a convertible a conversion. It's a 1970 Chevelle enrolled by General Motors with a final assignment that's one heck of an exam. 100 days to make the car killer.
Most crucial thing on this build is quality.
You're gonna have a badass car, no questions asked.
We're in effect tripling the horsepower level with this upgrade that we're putting in the summer school Chevelle.
So grab your books and catch the bus. It's a summer school session like no other. An education car lovers dream of, featuring a Chevy as one class project. With the campus bell ringing now, here on Rides.
I love this car.
Ann Arbor, Michigan, in Washtenaw County, home of a community college, a school that doesn't merely teach, they also build. Here at Washtenaw Community College, the campus has long and winding hallways leading to some serious automotive shops. Behind this door, in this shop, a big automotive project is starting, with a plan unfolding and the team raring to go.
All right, guys, we got a 1970 Chevelle convertible from General Motors that we have 100 days to design and build for the SEMA show. CCC is a keystone class at Washtenaw Community College. It's custom cars and concepts. We take graduate students from either our auto body repair. Chance, you're a big jerk. What we do is we take our best and brightest students and build a one-off car for somebody like GM. GM's gonna supply all the stuff, the 572 motor, GM's biggest, baddest crate motor they have.
It's a 620 horse big block generating 650 foot-pounds of torque.
So I'm gonna introduce you to Bill Martins from GM.
Hey, just want to give you a little background on what we've got here and how it kind of came about. We had this project that came up, GM Performance Parts. Our team is small, so we didn't have time to do this by ourselves. So Gary and the crew out at the Washtenaw Community College stepped up, said, hey, we'll do the hard part, we'll do the body, we'll do the frame off, you guys do the powertrain.
8 students will build the car, General Motors will supply the engine, the ride will go to the SEMA show, and it's all harder than it sounds.
You know, it's not an easy thing. We're building a car from General Motors here. It's not gonna be some junk car. We're gonna take the car off the frame. We have some suspension problems, some bodywork problems, all new interior, all new wiring. So it's pretty much about as hard of a build as there is. My mom said I had a face that was made for radio. No? No, seriously, folks. Currently involved in these builds, we actually have 8 students. Phil Davey is actually the painter of the Chevelle.
Right now, I'm just trying to learn everything I possibly can from my instructors.
Marco Hernandez, that kid does not stop.
Work, do what I like to do, and get paid for it.
Chance Mickelson, very mechanically inclined.
My dad, he's always been into cars, and that's kind of why I got started into cars.
Chrissy Curious, the kid's a walking textbook.
And you're gonna have a badass car, no questions asked.
Kobe McLaughlin, and he'll put in the long hours.
Cars, once they get in your blood, it's 160 hours a week.
Jared Latta, he knows more at age 19 than most guys at 30.
Well, cars is something that I've pretty much always been interested in.
Katie Lukowitz is the only female in the CCC program. She can run with the big boys on anything.
She can run with them, but don't expect her to be on time.
Late. Always late.
Everyone that's here, Gary saw something in them and asked them to be on the build.
During the disco era, this model was a hit, and this ride has done time as a show car in the past. So the trick will be to make an old show car into a new show car, and not just for any show. At SEMA, the ride will need to be amazing to stand out.
We've been underneath the car and it's real solid. Doesn't look like we're going to need floors or a trunk, but we don't really know till you guys get into it.
The kids check out the car as Lisa Reffett from GM tells us why this ride needs a serious rebuild.
It's had lots of people thrash on it, beat on it, and kind of got to a point you can only take so much of that on metal, so we really needed it to be redone.
To my knowledge, we're the only school that's ever built a car to go to SEMA for any of the big three.
And not just built. The car will be modified right off the drawing board of the school's very own car designer.
And last but not least, Adam Hubert's, his drawings just came through the roof, and I've never seen anybody with as much natural talent as he has. He actually reminds me of, Chip Foose when he draws.
This is a really big project. We're putting a 572 in it, and it needs to be seen as something that's going to stand out.
Time to get busy.
Chevelles are cool. I can dig the Chevelle, yeah.
Chris and Chance will put you guys on the doors. Colby and Lotta will put you on the rear end. So just take your time, it's not a race. We'll get one person constantly rotating for bagging and tagging, all right?
And now we're to have an awesome car to represent our product line and this school, and hopefully debut it all over the country and have it in our advertising campaign.
Loosely translated, that means all eyes will be on this ride.
As far as in the body shop here, we want to make customs that people will, that they just won't forget them.
What would be really nice is to people view this vehicle as a pretty flawless vehicle, and it's really, really hard to do, especially in the short time frame we're doing it in. And I want people to be very impressed, and then when they find out that students did it, be that more impressed, just blown away.
This team might be young, but they're not new, especially to the SEMA show.
I went to SEMA last year, took one of our cars out there for the school.
And this wagon got the school noticed.
We actually won top 25 of SEMA, and we actually bumped out Jack Roush from the Mopar booth, and we took center stage for him. We met Hulk Hogan, several other big-name celebrities that were really interested in it. The car's been all over national TV. It's been on a couple episodes of Rides, believe it or not. It really was a gateway or a breakthrough vehicle for us.
Magnum was pretty wild. This one's even wilder.
I can incorporate what I learned from that vehicle into building the Chevelle.
Hey, front bumper people, get it all loose, but don't take the front bumper off yet.
It's hard. It's hard to be in this program. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of time.
Obviously, this was due to hard work that a lot of us have been in this project.
They have drive, energy, and skills strong enough to categorize them as a pack of the best car builders of their generation. Right, Katie?
That's what they say. When you see the Chevelle, you'll know why.
Washtenaw Community College has an automotive department that is second to none. And in that automotive department, something big is underway. A show car is being built by 8 of the most talented car builders on campus. They're tackling a 1970 Chevelle delivered by General Motors.
We're gonna take the 2 bumpers off first. We'll get 2 people in the front, 2 people in the rear.
Oh, I knew it was just going to be intense, just for something no one's ever going to forget, which is, I think that's what Washtenaw wants to be all about.
This seemed to be the perfect place with the school and our engineers and our marketing people working together to build this car.
Up to this point, I'm really excited about a 572 engine block. I really want to see that thing drive what it was made for.
Sheer horsepower just coming out of that 572.
Well, the motor we're getting for it, so I've heard.